Hello and welcome to this video where we're going to be covering arms warriors in Dragonflight. If you're looking to play arms but don't have hours to spend researching the ins and outs of the spec, then this video is for you. In just 5 minutes or less, we'll give you a basic overview of how to play arms warrior. Now it's important to note that this video is just a starting off point to truly mastering the spec. You'll want to head over to Wowhead or Icy Veins and read over their written class guides for a more in-depth look at how to play. So with that being said, sit back, relax, and let's get started. But before we dive in, please hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more awesome content like this in the future. So first up, let's talk stats. The general stat priority for an arms warrior in WoW is going to be this: strength, crit, haste, mastery, and then versatility. Crit doubles all damage dealt and increases rage generation from auto attacks, which is going to help reduce the downtime to your rotation. Mastery increases the damage taken by enemies. Haste increases your auto attack speed and reduces the time in between casting abilities, and then versatility is just a flat damage increase and damage reduction. It's also important to note that this is just a general stat priority, and each player should always send themselves to find the best gear upgrades for their character. Now let's talk about the talents. Keep in mind that there are a couple of builds that arms warriors can play, but we're going to keep this simple, so we're just going to talk about two builds here. This is the first build that I would go with. Now, this is a build that I would go with for raiding. It does have some AoE to it, but its main draw is single target, and it's basically all about buffing your execute damage. So the key talents to focus on here are Rallying Cry, because it's just such a strong cooldown for raids that makes bringing a warrior to the raid almost a given, Pain and Gain for some self-sustain, and Warlord's Torment so that we get some benefits from Recklessness. And then over on the arms side for the tree, we're going to pick up Anger Management to help speed up our big cooldowns, Fatality to build powerful execute damage, and then on the other side, Executioner's Precision to just boost the execute phase damage even more. And then here's the build that I would use for Mythic Plus. This is a powerful AoE build which focuses on stacking Hurricane and Merciless Bone Grinder with Storm of Swords for Giga Chad Whirlwinds. You also get some good sustained damage with Cleave, Overpower, and Thunderclap. So as mentioned, we're picking up Hurricane to build up stacks during Bladestorm, Merciless Bone Grinder so that our Cleave and Whirlwind damage does just insane damage, and then Storm of Swords to reduce the rage cost of Whirlwind and, again, buff damage. So your opener is relatively always going to be the same. You always want to start off by charging and then hitting a rend on your target, and then just doing your normal rotation. So for single target, it's going to look like this. Always apply Rend, Avatar, Colossal Smash, Mortal Strike, Thunderous Roar, but always make sure that you use this after your Colossal Smash debuff is gone. Execute, Overpower, Ignore Pain to dump Rage, Whirlwind with Storm of Swords talented, Thunderclap, Overpower, Slam. Then, once your target is below 35% health, your rotation is going to change, and this is going to be the execute phase. So it's going to look like this: Rend, Avatar, Colossal Smash, Thunderous Roar during Test of Might, Ignore Pain to dump Rage, Overpower, Mortal Strike with 2 stacks of Executioner's Precision or to refresh deep wounds, Execute as your main spender, and Overpower as your filler. And now let's talk about the AoE rotation. Thunderclap, Warbreaker, Avatar, Cleave, Whirlwind, Thunderous Roar, Bladestorm, Sweeping Strikes, Execute, Mortal Strike, Overpower, and Whirlwind. Here's a list of all the consumables, gems, and enchants that you guys should be using as arms. Remember that the higher quality ones are probably going to be more expensive, so it's okay to go for lower ranks if they're cheaper. Feel free to pause the video here to write this down. And that's it for our overview of arms warriors. We hope you guys found this information helpful and that it's inspired you to try playing arms, because it's freaking killing it right now. Remember that this is just a starting point, so be sure to check out Wowhead or Icy Veins for a more in-depth analysis and tips. Thank you for watching this. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos like this in the future, and until next time, farewell.